Why Men Today Date Older Women. By Aunt Corey, relationship coach, he said she heard. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something that's turning heads in the dating world. Why are so many younger men dating older women these days? Now, some say it's just a trend, a TikTok fad. But let me tell you, this ain't new. This is a return to something ancient, something wise, and for many men, something necessary. Let's get honest. In today's world, many younger women, not all, but many, are struggling with two key things in relationships: emotional maturity and accountability. Let me break it down. Emotional maturity, the missing ingredient. Some younger women have been raised in a culture that rewards attention but not introspection. Likes, comments, filters, but no filters on how they speak to a man or how they deal with conflict. Many younger women are emotionally impulsive, quick to rage, slow to reflect, quick to test a man but not ready to be tested themselves. Now contrast that with many older women. They've been through life. They've loved, lost, made mistakes, healed, and grown. They don't need to play games because they've learned the game often leaves you lonely. That maturity is magnetic. When a 27-year-old man finds himself being talked to and not talked at, that's a new kind of peace. And men today are craving peace like never before. Accountability. The modern gap. We live in an age where some women have been told they can do no wrong in a relationship. Every breakup, his fault. Every issue, his behavior. Meanwhile, some are walking around thinking growth is optional, as long as they're pretty. But men today are more emotionally aware than ever. They're done with being blamed just for expressing needs. They want someone who owns their part, says, "Yeah, I messed up. Let's fix it." Guess who's more likely to say that? An older woman who's already done the work. Historical perspective. This ain't new, let's rewind. Napoleon Bonaparte was 6 years younger than Josephine de Beauharnais. He was drawn to her elegance, poise, and worldliness. He even called her the only woman who ever truly understood me. Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore, when they were together, became a cultural marker. Say what you want, but he didn't date her because he couldn't find someone younger. He dated her because she brought something deeper: confidence, clarity, and lived experience. Even in ancient Egypt, Queen Cleopatra had relationships with younger men, including Mark Antony. Why? Because power, wisdom, and sensuality are not bound by age, they're magnified by it. Examples from today. A man in his 20s recently told me, "When I date women my age, they see communication as confrontation. But when I'm with a woman 10 years older, she sees communication as connection." Whew, let that sit. Another man said, "Younger women want attention. Older women give presence." That's the shift. So what's the takeaway? This isn't about age. It's about what age often brings: maturity, accountability, less drama, more depth. Younger men are realizing that love isn't found in youth. It's found in emotional stability, grace, and reciprocity. So when you see a younger man holding hands with a woman older than him, don't assume it's a phase. Sometimes it's the first time he's been truly seen, heard, and loved like a man. Thank you. And remember, maturity isn't a number, it's a decision. Helping you hear what he really said.